Anyway, because I had training class today from 10 to 6:30. Then after that, I had to cook dinner. Then I had to get the husband settled upstairs. Ooh, Lord. Then the man came for the chairlift. They got to get put on the stairs and measure up. Then another one's coming tomorrow because apparently VA has bids. So they got to be at least 3 bids on the contract. I was like, oh, Lord, that person. And this is all in the middle of me trying to do my training for this gig I'm doing. So it's a trip. So anyway, Forex. So I ain't really I've been busy. So, but yeah, these farms ain't up yet. We ain't got the farms up. We ain't got the dog pound up. We don't have. Only thing still cranking is the drip garden and the pig pen and pig bank. Now you can't tell me something ain't happening because when I came on here for last night, I think it was last night, the whole website was blank. And this was after he said he couldn't find BB on launch day and the drip liberation, which is this, wasn't working. And I say, well, what's the drip liberation got to do with anything? Because people are going to pancake swap and use the drip liberation. So I think it was more than the drip liberation. And I think BB had the keys to the castle or something. Because all of a sudden the website was blank. That means if you take the website down like that, it's something going on. Because really, you don't have to take a whole website down and switch it over to live. Okay, so it's more to the story because he really hasn't talked except for what he said about the Let me pull that up on Twitter. He said so he really hasn't said anything. So it's more to it. So I said him and BB must be fighting or something because he said he had blacklisted BB's pigs. And I was like, well, maybe he might have to go in the website and make a whole lot of changes because he was one of the developers, right? So he might have to go through the website and make sure he ain't putting nothing in the website. So that might, instead of him just coming out and say that, okay, we can't launch till next week because I have to do, some changes and stuff. So he came out with this story today. Wait a minute, hold on. I'm trying to find it. He should just said he had to do some changes or something. That's what he could have said. I'm just looking hot and bothered because, man, we ain't got the chairlift yet. I'm trying to get because my husband had to go to VA the other day, and he stayed downstairs last night, so we had to get him back upstairs, me and my son. And I'm just worn out. Y'all see me sweating. My hair. Look, I don't care what I look like on this video. Because I'm tired. I'm just damn tired. So, this is what he said the day it was going to launch. He's going to push the button. No, this is the day after we're supposed to launch. He's going to push the button. It takes 3 minutes. So, they've been clowning on the 3 minutes because it's been 3 days. Okay. So, not 3 minutes. But he did say, but he didn't put it in here, what he said. That's why I'm trying to find it, because he didn't say it in there, which he should have. I don't know why he didn't put it in there. That's his main thing. Why people gotta go find stuff. Okay, here it is. He put, we decided to make a slight game theory change, which will make a major positive impact on the project. I don't think they decided to change nothing because he was ready to go in 3 minutes. Something happened, and I think BB was one of the main developers. I think BB had the key to the freaking castle. Hey, that's all I got to say. I have not made a public statement yet because I want the next public statement to be that staking is open and countdown is unpaused. Yeah, you don't need to talk no more Forex. You just need to put the damn thing on. Talk later. Okay? I will come in BC and explain the change when staking starts, but it's extremely bullish for AFP. Okay. and it adds my buy pressure to drip every time someone deposits while sending more drip to the fault tag fault. Okay, so we need some buy pressure on drip. Let's bring the price up. So whatever it is he's doing, but it's kind of strange. You don't wait till something launches and say you're gonna do something new. Okay, this is what I'm saying. It has something to do with that damn BB. Okay, I tell you, he had the key to the castle, and Forex had to do a lot of changes because if he blocked his pigs, then that means they ain't speaking terms no more. You know what I'm saying? If he blacklisted them, so he was a developer, so he probably got to run that stuff through all that, make sure BB ain't stick nothing in there. Heck, that's probably what he doing. Instead of coming out there and say, "Oh, this is what I'm doing," he gonna say he adding something new. Nobody adding nothing new when you say you had 3 minutes. See, Forex playing with our intelligence. I'm like, we more intelligent than that, Forex. We more intelligent than that. Okay, there is only one chance to set. Look, Forex, we're not mad at him. We just don't want him to put a countdown on for the 4th time. Don't put the damn countdown on. Just push the damn button. When it's ready, it's ready. And then if you have to do something major, you should just come out and say, I had to make some changes because of this incident with BB. Just come out and say, you already told us you blacklisted his pigs. What did that mean? Y'all ain't talking. Okay? Really? There is only one chance to set this. Okay. And it's something we make a major improvement to the Senate structure of the system. Okay. So why you ain't do it before? The 3 minutes. It's worth doing. Okay. I think the changes is he got to clean that website, them codes again or something. Something's going on. That's probably what the changes is. See what's going on with the codes. We already implemented the change. We are just extensively testing everything down with the slight adjustment. I know I continue to say, but be patient. Yeah, you said that many, many times, Forex. I will ensure that the project has most optimal structure and that there will be 0 issues. That is what it is most important. Okay, Forex. Yeah, that's what you said before. Okay. Working hard, working hand in hand with auditors right now. See, he going back to the audit. I'm telling you, he had to clean that code. After BB, he had to go through that code. If he ain't talking to BB, let's put 2 and 2 together. If he ain't talking to BB and he blacklisted his pigs, because anyway, all the developers should have been there on a launch day. So why wasn't BB there? Okay, and then when something went wrong, he says it was something wrong with the thing for the drip liberation. But he could just said something was wrong with the drip liberation because BB was acting like a fool, and he didn't want to put it out like it was because BB was one of the developers. It does make sense. He had to make up something, say why it didn't come up. Anyway, because that didn't make sense, him not putting it up just because of drip liberation when you can go to pancake swap. See what I'm saying? Did that make sense? That ain't make no damn sense. Even Stunner said that ain't make no sense. But it did make no damn sense because if people know how to go to pancake swap and buy drip BUSD, okay, he could have fixed that later. He could just put the other stuff up and fix that later. Okay, but that's why I think it's more to the story. I'm telling you, he had to go through that code. And that's a lot of code to go through. And that might be why the website was blank. First, I thought they had changed the domain. But the domain's the same, somebody said. So I said, okay, they ain't changed the domain, but it went blank. He took it down, like all the way down for a reason. I think they were going through that damn code. And make sure BB ain't implant some shit. So, hey, look, I read between the lines. I'm like one of those people. I read between the lines with stuff, Even though we fought for it, we know Forex wanted this to happen, and I think BB sabotaged them. So we ain't really blaming you for it, but you just gotta just tell people what happened. They don't care if it takes another week. Right at this point, if it's like, okay, I gotta fix some stuff because this stuff with BB, I need to go through the code. It might take me another week. That's all he had to say. And people would have said, okay, we understand. We don't want nothing to happen. And somebody taking all the money and stuff, hey, we don't want that to happen. So we know security is your number one thing. We understand. That's all Forex had to say. So why I'm out here reading between the lines because his ass can't say what he needs to say. But that's all I got to say about the whole thing. So it did have its fourth countdown, but that didn't come true neither because it ain't up to date neither. The countdown's over again. So we were supposed to start Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. Oh, that's 3 countdowns. So the fourth would be tomorrow if he has one. And plus the weekend's coming. I don't see this stuff till next week. So he just need to come out and say, we ain't going to start this to Tuesday again or something. Or, because I wouldn't put it out if I wasn't happy, if he wasn't sure what BB did. Why would he open it? I wouldn't open it. I would be having to skim through that code and stuff and see what the hell in there. I wouldn't do it. So he probably saving y'all asses and y'all don't even know. That's probably what's going on. So don't be mad at Forex. Shit, we done waited damn 8 months for that to open. What's a damn another week? Okay. Another week ain't okay. I know y'all got excited. Everybody was excited. Everybody was hyped. Everybody was hyped too for Tuesday. I mean, Fuzzy did the advertise. Everybody was so hyped for Tuesday. And then the hype is over. You can't hype us up no more. Just push the damn button, Forex. Push the damn button. Put it on live. That's all I got to say. Because I was like, man, I tell you. But, I ain't mad at them. I'm just saying, people like to hear what really happened. And don't just throw stuff in there, here and there, and here and there. When the website was blank, you ain't even come on and say why the website was blank. The website was blank for hours. So, of course, we got to speculate why the website was blank. I tell you, going through that code. Okay. That's what I'm saying.